Okay, let's come to question number 15. Is given in the figure O is center of the circle, the diagram, everything is given. Okay, first I will come to this point. I'll give what is angles in the alternative segments. Suppose AB is a tangent at C, CD is any chord through C. Now the chord CD make two angles with a tangent. One is this side, one is this side. This angle DCB or BCD in the minor segment side, this is called minor segment side. This angle DCA in the major segment side. But what is angles under segment? Angle DCB will be always equal to the minor segment. The angle made with the minor segment is equal to the chord, whatever the angle subtends in the remaining part of the circumference. So it will become equal. This angle will be equal to this one. They will be calling into angles in the alternative segment. This is the minor segment side. The DCB, the angles in the minor segment, and CED in the major segment. The two angles must be equal. The same manner, angle DCA, this angle, will be equal to, if you make in the minor segment, another angle. So CFD, these two angles become equal. So angle this chord, what is the angle make in the minor segment, will be equal to whatever the angles make in the major segment, any place. These two angles become equal. The same way, the major segment angle, the minor segment angle will be equal. This will be calling into angles in the alternative segment. Before going to the question, you must know this one. Okay, now come to the question. Let's come to question number 15. In the figure, O is the center of the circle. Yes. And TP is a tangent. Yes, TP is a tangent. TP is a tangent intersecting the circle A. Okay. Through the point T is given. And PPT, isn't it? PBT equal to 30 degree. Prove that. And PA is to AT equal to 2:1. Okay. First point I can tell you. We talk about angles in the alternative segment, the previous point. See that is a tangent. TP is a tangent. AB is a chord. Whatever the angle it make this chord, that will be equal to this one. Okay, the chord, what is that? You can see now, angle APT equal to angle ABP. This is called angles in the alternative segment. See that? Angle APT is equal to angle APT is equal to angle ABP. ABP. Both equal to 30 degree. Okay. Since the reason is that angles in the alternative segments. Alternative segments. Okay, that's great. That means what came here? Therefore, angle APT is equal to 30 degree because it's already given 30 degree. It is equation 1. That this angle is given, ABP is given, so 30 degrees. First point. And second point, angle BPA. This angle is become 90 degree. Why 90 degree? Since rate is angles in a semicircle. Any semicircle, whatever the angles come in the semicircle must be 90 degree. You learn the class 9. So second point, angle BPA equal to 90 degree. The reason is that angle in a semicircle. Because AB is a diameter, so it must be semicircle. Angle in semicircle has become 90 degree. Okay. Then second point. If we know this angle is 90, this angle we got it how much that 30 degree. So the total angle come here, how much come here can see now. Therefore, angle, what is that? Angle BPT. BPT is equal to 90 plus 30. All together must be 120 degree. Okay. So this angle is 30, this angle together is 120. What is this angle? You can find out. Therefore, angle is now in triangle, the triangle BPT. See, one angle is the triangle BPT, this angle is 30, this 120. We can find out this angle ATP. Angle ATP is equal to, we can find angle ATP. Angle ATP equal to 180 minus, because all the angle together is 180 minus 30 plus 120. 30 plus 120. So what come here? 180 minus 150. So it must be 30 degree. That means angle ATP equal to 30 degree. Equation number 2. So angle APT, this become 30, this also coming 30 degree. It is 30, 30. If the two angles are equal, PA equal to AT. Any triangle, if the base angles are equal, the sides will become equal. So B and AT will be equal. Okay? Okay, from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and equation 2, okay, we get, what is getting, see, it is 30 to 30 equal. Angle APT is equal to angle ATP. Okay? When the two angles are equal, then PA equal to AT. Then PA equal to AT. The reason is that sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. So understand, if any triangle, if the two angles are equal, it like opposite side will be equal. Suppose be ABC. If that these two angles become equal measurement, it like opposite side, AB and AC will be equal. The same manner, these two are equal. It like opposite AT, this like opposite PA, so PA and AT will be equal. I hope you understand the idea. Now, we come to that. In the triangle, we'll take the triangle ABP, or in triangle, and BPA. The triangle BPA. This angle is become 90 degree. Which one 90 degree? Angle BPA is equal to 90 degree. I told you the reason, because angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. If it is 90 degree, PA is called hypotenuse. The side which is opposite right angle is hypotenuse, so PA is a hypotenuse. As per angle 30 degree, it is a base, it is perpendicular. I am going to compare the perpendicular to the base. So then with perpendicular base equal to sine. Sine 30 degree is equal to sine 30. Sine equal to perpendicular PA to the hypotenuse AB or PA you can put, okay. So BA. Sine 30 equal to PA by BA. Sine 30 values we know 1 by 2. And in the place of PA, what about PA is equal to AT? PA will become AT. That's what I prove, that PA and AT are equal, right? So now BA. So multiply here, BA into 1 is equal to BA, 2 into AT, 2AT. Now AT bring here, BA by AT is equal to 2. Here no number denominator is 1. So PA is to AT is equal to 2 is to 1. Proved. Getting the idea? I hope understand. Try to learn once again by chapter number 10, circle over.